It's been over 1 month since Kano State reported a huge number of strange deaths in the state, making the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 to send a fact-finding team to the state to unravel the cause of death.
Director General.
The Minister of Health at the daily news conference of the Presidential Task Force in Abuja gives further update on the mission to Kano State.
This morning, the Federal Ministry of Health received the report of the ministerial task team that went to Kano. The verbal autopsy that we spoke of revealed that about 56% of the deaths had occurred at home, while 38 were in a hospital, and with the circumstantial evidence as all to go by, the investigation suggests that 50 to 60% of the deaths may have been triggered by or due to COVID-19 in the face of pre-existing ailments.
The National Coordinator of the PTF also announces a new guideline for the evacuation of Nigerians from abroad.
The key part of the proposal is that there will be a need for Nigerians that are currently outside the country to undergo a PCR test for COVID-19 before they board. These tests need to be valid at least for 14 days. And prior to boarding, they will be required to provide an undertaking that they will follow the necessary precautions that we have applied when they come into country. It's unlike in the past, we will not be responsible for the transportation or the accommodation of Nigerians coming in. They will need to make their own alternative arrangements to stay in Lagos or Abuja, not only for the period of testing, but also for the period of self-isolation. But they can, if they wish, stay at home, provided they undergo self-isolation at home.
Meanwhile, the task force chairman says his visit to the NCDC reference laboratory at the weekend exposes him to the need for capacity building. Just as the Director General of the NCDC says, there is need to learn from the current experience and build a secured health system in the future.
The visit to the National Reference Laboratory has shown that while we ramp up capacity for testing, we must also enhance the skills and size of manpower to run the laboratories.
We will need to build on what we have learned from this outbreak to design a health security architecture for the future. And this means that we'll need to use technology, use our platforms, and build a lot more closer relationship across the different tiers of government.
There are currently over 12,000 confirmed cases of COVID-19 from the over 78,000 samples tested in the last 3 months. The task force says it expects more cases as testing capacity is increased across the country.